All right, comic book fans, we are here at the Catalina Island Film Festival. It is opening night. There's a special gala going on. We're here on the red carpet, and tonight there's going to be a screening of The Avengers, and there's a special guest. It's Stan Lee. We cannot wait to talk to him. This is a huge night. You're being honored tonight. So tell us, you created all of these characters, and now for the first time ever, they're all going to be on the big screen together. How does that feel, and do you have a favorite character that you created?
I'll show you why I'm such a good interviewee. It doesn't feel bad.
It doesn't feel bad. Well, do you have a favorite? Any of them that
No, I love them all. It's like asking a parent who's his favorite child, you know? But I must say, I did not create Captain America. However, he was lying dormant as a character in comics for many years, and I decided to revive him, so I brought him back and tried to give him the kind of personality I wanted him to have. So I revived Captain America rather than created him, and that's in the interest of accuracy.
So when you created and revived these characters, do you put yourself in?
I created all the others.
And revives Captain America.
The others I created, Captain America I revived.
So did you put yourself into them? Do you see any characteristics of yourself when you created them?
Oh no, I'm much better than any of them. I just tried my best to make them live up to whatever they could of me as much as possible. But yeah, when you write anything, there's always a little bit of you, I think, that goes into everything you write. I just hope the better parts of them were represented by me.
And so why is Catalina, an important festival for this to screen at and to be honored at? Why are you excited to be here for Catalina Festival?
Well, I had nothing better to do tonight, and they said I could take a little plane ride and look at the boats. No, I've heard about the Catalina Festival, and I've heard about Catalina, and I was dying to see it, and I'm incredibly impressed, and I can't wait till the festivities are over so I can put on my jeans and just run around and explore the island.
All right, well, one last question. Our fans said this is like a dream come true, The Avengers, but what's your next dream on screen? What do you see coming up next for you?
Well, the next movie will be Spider-Man, and wait till you see my cameo, and after that we'll probably have repeats of the regular ones, plus the Black Panther, Doctor Strange. We're even working on Ant-Man and many others that I'm not allowed to talk about.
All right. Well, we'll let you get in there. Thank you so much for stopping with us. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Welcome to the Catalina Film Festival in a weekend of outstanding programming and experiences. The Santa Catalina Film Festival celebrates films and filmmakers and also Catalina's remarkable cultural and natural history. Even as the island has welcomed many of Hollywood's most influential celebrities over the decades, the fact that 88% of Catalina is a nature preserve, which is an area larger than Manhattan, and that there are more than 60 species of plants and animals that occur here and nowhere else in the world, makes Catalina a celebrity in and of itself. It seems fitting that we're gathered here tonight in this stunning Art Deco theater where over the years many of Hollywood's most memorable films were enjoyed. From the grand old silent films with organ music to the recently updated digital and sound equipment, the world-famous Avalon Casino is a wonderfully iconic place to celebrate the wonder of films.
So while a great many Americans know of Ronald Reagan as their former president, what many do not know, and that ties into tonight, is that he also doodled endlessly throughout his life. In fact, around the time he was making his trips to Catalina, he was actually considering a career as a cartoonist. I am a cartoon aficionado, Reagan said. And he was. He read the complete comics in the newspaper every morning, including the syndicated newspaper column called Spider-Man, one that I know someone here by the name of Stan Lee. But I know that President Reagan's admiration for Stan and his life's achievements go way beyond the funny pages and the extraordinary body of work Stan's brought to us from Marvel Comics over the years. President Reagan knew that the source of many young people's interest in reading and in learning, indeed staying in school, could be traced directly back to the stirring of their imagination by Stan's creations. So much so that he stood at his side over 20 years ago when Stan launched his Entertainers for Education initiative a program dedicated to improving learning and reducing the dropout rate for kids across America. President Reagan and Stan both knew then what is true today. To steal a signature line from Stan Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. His foundation, dedicated to literacy, culture, and the arts, is evidence enough of that. In the words of President Reagan, Stan is a great communicator. So tonight, I am proud to join all of you in presenting the Ronald Reagan Great Communicator Award to the incomparable Stan Lee.
I got to tell you, just being mentioned in the same sentence as Ronald Reagan, that's a big thrill. I'll tell you one thing about Ronald Reagan that I've never forgotten. In line with my organization, Entertainers for Education, we made Ronald Reagan the chairman of that organization. And I was having dinner with him one night. I don't want to make it sound like we had dinner all the time, but one night I said to him, "You know, Mr. President, you must be so relieved to be a civilian now and not have the cares of the world on your shoulders." And I'll never forget his answer. He looked at me like a kid with enthusiasm, wide-eyed, and he said, "No, I love being president." He said it just like that. I thought that was just great. And now, in the words of Ronald Reagan, I love getting this award. I love being here. I think you're all wonderful. Myself that I've never come here sooner, and I love you all, and I'm going to get the hell out of here so you can enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you very much.
City Council of the City of Avalon honoring Stan Lee. I won't read all of this that's on there, but it basically commemorates all of the...
If it's flattering, you can read it all.
But basically it says, whereas on May 4th, 2012, Stan will be presented with the Great Communicator Award at Catalina Island for his film career, The Avengers, and on opening weekend. Now, therefore, the City Council and the citizens of Avalon honor you today for a long-standing contribution to the world as an individual who promotes positive ideas and values, but who also celebrates the common good within humanity to make a difference. Dated this 4th day of May 12, 2012. May